Hey, how's it going, YouTube? This is Email in Los Angeles, and I want you to lock in for these next few minutes because I'm going to take you through my journey with Amazon FBA and basically a game-changing thing I did back in 2022 to completely change my life. And I feel like a lot of these things are not talked about on YouTube or any other, Amazon FBA guru because it's an alternative way of thinking with Amazon FBA. It's not starting from scratch. It's actually purchasing Amazon FBA businesses. And that's why I think it's a unique type of topic that if you have any interest in Amazon FBA, if you already started it, maybe failed a couple products, I think this is something that is going to spark your interest. But who am I, right? Why would you go ahead and believe me or anything I have to say about Amazon FBA? Well, this is the brand that I went ahead and purchased. And when I purchased it, it wasn't doing any of these numbers. As you can see, I'll go ahead and refresh this here. Over the last year with this actual brand, I have sold more than $2.6 million, right? Obviously, this is revenue. Profit margin is not on there, but we do operate at anywhere between a 20 to 25% profit margin on this brand. I also own a business called Factory Laced, and I also own a business called Relax Support. I talk a lot about this on my YouTube channel. I only go ahead and put those numbers up there just to know that you're getting advice from someone that's actually in the trenches and knows about Amazon. So again, I do think that this video is going to go ahead and benefit you. But let's go ahead and talk about my story with Amazon FBA. So it was 2018. I was all in on Amazon FBA. And like most sellers, I started from scratch. I picked a product, spent countless hours researching suppliers, and poured everything I had into building this business. And when I say everything, I mean it. Every dollar I earned went back into reordering inventory, launching new products, just trying to figure out different ways to grow. And I'm sure you guys have all been there. The thing is that you really don't see any of that money. So the hustle's real, but there's one big problem. I'm not enjoying any of the money I was making. It was all tied up into the business, right? Inventory, reordering, and trying to find out different ways so I can go ahead and market my product. So I was constantly stuck in this type of wheel without seeing any types of reward. And here's the thing, it's not just unique to me. I'm sure a lot of you guys understand this type of reality. And I just realized that, something needed to change. And I started seeing these aggregators go ahead and purchase Amazon FBA business. I know that I didn't have that type of money to go ahead and purchase these $1 million businesses, but there's businesses out there that these aggregators aren't looking for. So what if instead of building a business from scratch, I could just buy one that's already working, a business with proven products, real customers, cash flowing. And that single type of mindset kind of changed everything for me. And again, I'm looking at businesses, not that are millions of dollars. I'm looking for small operators just like us, right? That are looking for a big payday. And let me tell you why starting from scratch is very tough, right? And I'm sure you guys know it. There's a lot of uncertainties. You think you found the winning product and then cost goes up. Maybe shipping takes a long time. Amazon flags the listing. The list goes on because us as Amazon FBA sellers, we're constantly putting out fires. So I've been there, right? I had products that didn't sell. Freight costs destroyed all my margins. PPC campaigns that just weren't working even though I thought they would. It's exhausting. It's probably the number one reason why so many people give up, right? They launch a few products. They think they're going to succeed. It ends up eating away of a lot of their money that they had saved up, and they call Amazon FBA a scam, which again, is far from a scam. It's just sometimes it doesn't work out. But here's the thing, it doesn't have to be that way, right? That's when I started looking at buying businesses instead of starting them from scratch. And the first big opportunity came from this brand called Maverick. In 2022, I went ahead and started looking up listings on Amazon or on Empire Flippers, which is a website where people buy and sell Amazon FBA businesses. And this brand called Maverick was generating right around $6,000 a month in profit. And on paper, it looked good. But as I dug a little bit deeper, I saw some problems. PPC campaigns running out of budget by noon, air shipping eating into the margins, and constantly being out of stock. And this is a great thing, right? Me being an Amazon FBA seller from the very beginning, I understand why this happens. Right? These big aggregators aren't looking at $1 million or below businesses because they just want to go ahead and be able to scale and make more money. But I saw an opportunity there, right? So again, most people would have walked away from this, especially if they have money and investors, right? Because they don't understand the problems that day-to-day Amazon FBA sellers go through. So I went ahead and negotiated a deal primarily through seller financing. And again, all of this is at 0% interest. And I went ahead and acquired this business for $200,000. And the crazy thing is, I put none of my money down. This is all through investors, right? So again, I'll get to it a little bit later on, but you don't need any money to go ahead and start doing this. This is why it's very life-changing. So the first thing when I purchased this business, because this is where the fun actually starts, is any inefficiency I saw, I tried to fix it. The first thing I saw was PPC campaigns. Obviously, this person was running out of stock midday, so I started analyzing. And I started analyzing even further, and I noticed that this guy was only going ahead and running sponsored products. And he wasn't adjusting any top of search, rest of search. He wasn't experimenting with sponsored brands. He wasn't harvesting new keywords with broad match campaigns. That's exactly what I did. All the wasteful spending was gone. ACoS was down, ranking got higher, and we were able to go ahead and start making more profit basically right away. And the next thing that we went ahead and did was we started ordering more units. You see, I don't know if I mentioned this, but they started air shipping a lot of their inventory because they would run out of stock. And in order to be in stock faster, they would air ship a lot of their units. Well, obviously that it cuts into your margin. So we started ordering more units and going through sea shipping. So just those two things, PPC and fixing the supply chain, profit went up. And finally, and I think the most important thing we did was we revamped all their listings. For example, like their bestseller was a chest pack, and it was popular amongst like marathon and gym goers, but the listing wasn't resonating to them. So what did? We changed up the title, the bullet points, secondary images, A+ content to focus on that customer avatar, the marathon runner and the gym goer. And our conversion rate helped out tremendously. We started getting more organic sales as well. So within 18 months, Maverick went from being a $6,000 a month business to it being a $45,000 a month type of business. And if we use the same valuation as we did when we purchased this business, Maverick is valued at over $1.3 million by simply fixing all the inefficiencies and basically what I saw as an Amazon FBA seller. And here's the best part. You guys know this. I don't spend 40 hours a week in this business. Amazon handles all the logistics, the storing, the shipping, customer support, and all I focus on is growth. So it's a perfect hybrid model that gives you all the benefits of owning a business without being stuck in the business. Already there, you see the big game-changing experience you have by actually purchasing these businesses. And again, I'm an operator. I operate these businesses. But this model isn't just for operators like me. It's perfect for investors. So when I work with an investor, they know exactly what businesses we're purchasing and the immediate plans to start scaling it from day one. And once we have a 12-month reserve, we offer profit-sharing payouts. So basically, it's a system that is designed for growth and transparency. And it's a win-win for both the investors and for me because they get the returns of owning a business without the headaches of managing one. And for me, it's a chance for me to actually purchase these businesses, have a sliver of that pie, get ownership without putting any of my money down. Again, investors are looking for something like this. They're looking for operators that know Amazon FBA from A to Z, and they're able to just go ahead and invest their money into you. So if there's one lesson that I've learned, it's stop overthinking and start taking actions. For me, I created a checklist of what I'm looking for in these businesses. It was things like profit margin, the growth potential, the scalability, right? And once you check all of these boxes, trust your analysis, move forward, and look for investors to go ahead and purchase these businesses. And remember, you don't need the money to get started. There's seller financing, investors, there's different models out there that you're able to go ahead and use your skills as an operator, as you being the knowledge of Amazon FBA to actually purchase these businesses. And we all know Amazon isn't a platform. It's a vehicle for building wealth, right? So whether you're looking to buy or sell, invest, there's so much opportunity when it comes to having an Amazon FBA brand. This is just an alternative type of way to invest. A lot of us watching YouTube videos, we don't get to see this side of actually purchasing an Amazon FBA business. We only get to see the side of actually going ahead and trying to grow something from scratch, which again, I think 95% of people are going to fail if they take this route. But what are your thoughts on this? Have you ever thought about buying an Amazon FBA business? And if you have, I went ahead and included a link below. It is to Empire Flippers, which is the platform I use to purchase this Amazon FBA business and the platform I'm going to be using to purchase more Amazon FBA businesses. If you guys are interested, click that link below. It is a referral code, so obviously get a kickback if you do purchase a business or sell a business through there. But I promise you, if you go ahead and click that link, just reach out to me through email and we'll set up a 30-minute strategy call. So regardless of whatever side you're on, buying, selling, I'll be happy to go ahead and assist you in the process of trying to find out different things in order for you to go ahead and scale your business, or things to look for in a business that you're going ahead and trying to acquire. But if you got any value out of this video, all I ask for in return is simply like this actual video, subscribe to his YouTube channel if you're interested in Amazon FBA, and leave a comment below. But until next time, guys, peace.